Centuries ago, humanity depleted Earth's natural resources, leading to chaos and war. In a desperate attempt to save what was left of civilization, the world's top scientists engineered genetically modified orchids, creating a new energy source. But even with this innovation, human conflict persisted. To maintain peace, the scientists introduced the transformation, a life-altering operation that every person undergoes at 16, reshaping them into their most perfect self. These transformed individuals, called pretties, live in harmony within the city, free from conflict. Meanwhile, those who have yet to undergo the procedure, known as uglies, remain in Uglyville's dorms. Tally, an eager ugly, counts down the days until her 16th birthday. She constantly uses an app on her mirror to visualize how she'll look post-surgery. Her best friend, Paris, is older and will undergo the operation tomorrow. The two share matching scars on their hands, a symbol of their friendship, and promise to ensure the doctors don't erase them. As they sneak out during curfew to watch the pretties celebrate from a bridge, a patrol drone appears, forcing them to rush back to their dorms. The next morning, during an assembly, Tally overhears students gossiping about the Smoke, a rumored settlement outside the city, supposedly led by a mysterious figure named David. Some believe it's just a myth, while others whisper that rebels escape there to avoid the operation. Suddenly, Governor Cable's hologram appears, delivering a speech on the importance of beauty and perfection. The 16-year-olds are called up for their transformation, and Tally bids farewell to Paris, making him promise to meet her at the bridge in 1 month. That night, watching the city's fireworks, Tally reminisces about meeting Paris. They had instantly bonded as children, giving each other nicknames, Nose and Squint. She recalls the day they carved matching scars onto their hands, swearing eternal friendship. But as weeks pass, Paris sends no messages. Desperate, Tally hacks her dorm window open, leaving her tracker ring behind, and sneaks across the bridge to the city. Disguising herself with a partygoer's discarded holographic mask, she blends into the festivities. Amid the dazzling celebrations, Tally finds Paris, but he looks unrecognizably perfect. When she reveals herself, he hesitates, admitting he no longer feels connected to their past. Worse, his scar is gone. Heartbroken, Tally flees, but security drones detect her presence. Trapped on a balcony, she grabs a bungee jacket and leaps. The device softens her fall, allowing her to escape back to Uglyville. As she runs through the woods, a patrol drone locks onto her, until a classmate, Shay, swoops in on a hoverboard, rescuing her with a daring flight through the trees. Grateful, Tally breaks into the cafeteria to steal snacks for Shay. The two quickly bond over their shared frustration of being left behind while friends become pretties. Discovering they have the same birthday, they vow to undergo the transformation together. Over the following days, Shay teaches Tally to ride a hoverboard, while Tally shows her pretty design mock-ups. But Shay isn't interested in the surgery, something Tally finds unimaginable. One evening, Shay leads Tally to the ruins of an ancient city, introducing her to relics of the past, like roller coasters. Then she confesses, the Smoke is real. She plans to escape that night and wants Tally to come. But Tally refuses, unwilling to give up her dream of becoming pretty. Before leaving, Shay hands her a set of cryptic directions to the Smoke, in case she ever changes her mind. On her 16th birthday, Tally arrives at the hospital for her transformation, but she is never called. Instead, security escorts her to Dr. Cable, who reveals that Shay has disappeared. Tally feigns ignorance, but Cable sees through her. Claiming that David is a dangerous manipulator, Cable insists the Smoke must be stopped. When Tally refuses to cooperate, she is sent back to Uglyville, denied her surgery. That night, Paris sneaks into her dorm, urging her to comply so they can reunite. Reluctantly, Tally agrees. The next morning, Cable hands her a flashing pendant, instructing her to activate it once she locates the Smoke. Following Shay's directions, Tally embarks on the perilous journey through the wilderness, relying on an old railway track for guidance. She survives off the land, admiring nature's untouched beauty for the first time. When she reaches a canyon, she attempts to cross on her hoverboard, but it malfunctions mid-air. She plummets, only to be caught by an invisible force field. At sunrise, she waits in a field of genetically modified orchids, as per Shay's instructions. Unbeknownst to her, Cable's team has detected her movements. As she dozes off, smoke fills the air. The field is on fire. Before she can react, a stranger rescues her. It's David. David scans Tally's belongings for trackers, removing one from her hoverboard. Luckily, the pendant goes undetected. He leads her to a hidden outpost where she reunites with Shay, who is overjoyed to see her. Croy, however, is skeptical of her sudden arrival. Tally soon learns that the smoke isn't just a hideout, it's a thriving community living off the land. Unlike the city, where beauty is dictated by surgeons, here, people grow old naturally. There's no currency, only trade. Even old railway tracks are repurposed into tools. Though Tally finds it primitive, she admits the food tastes better when earned. As she settles in, David teaches her survival skills, and a bond begins to form. One night, he takes her to a secluded cabin where she meets his parents, Maddie and Aze. They reveal a horrifying truth. The transformation doesn't just alter appearances, it rewires the brain. Pretties are made docile, their intelligence dulled to ensure obedience. Doctors and government officials, however, receive a secret cure, allowing them to maintain control. David's parents had uncovered the deception years ago and fled, vowing to develop a cure for everyone. But when they tried to expose the truth, Cable erased their research. Now they need Tally's help. Conflicted, Tally struggles with her mission. She came to betray the smoke, yet now she sees the city's lies. She debates activating the pendant, but can she doom these people to destruction?